Are you a Social Security recipient wondering if you're going to get that $1,400 one-time payment that's been making headlines? Have you been checking your mail every single day hoping to see that deposit in your bank account? Are you unsure whether you even qualify for this special payment and what it means for your future benefits? Well, you're in exactly the right place because today we're breaking down everything you absolutely need to know about this $1,400 one-time payment update for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI, and I promise you're going to walk away with clear answers to all your questions. Before we dive into all the details, if you're someone who relies on Social Security or knows someone who does, I want you to hit that subscribe button right now because we're constantly updating our channel with the latest information about Social Security benefits, payment schedules, and policy changes that could directly impact your wallet. New videos drop every week to help you stay informed, so subscribe now so you don't miss a single update. Now let's talk about what's really going on with this $1,400 payment. Over the past few years, Social Security recipients have received various one-time payments and stimulus checks, and many seniors are still trying to figure out which payments they've already received and which ones might still be coming. This $1,400 payment has created a lot of confusion because different people are eligible for different amounts depending on their specific situation. Some people might be receiving $1,400, while others might get slightly less or slightly more depending on their particular benefits category and when they became eligible. Are you wondering if you fall into that category? Let's clear this up right now. First, let's talk about Social Security benefits specifically. If you're receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, you need to understand that any one-time payments typically go to all beneficiaries at the same time unless there are specific circumstances that delay your payment. The payment is usually deposited directly into the same account where your regular monthly benefits are deposited, and if you're not receiving your benefits via direct deposit, then you would receive a check in the mail or a debit card depending on how you've set things up with Social Security. This is really important because some seniors still receive checks, and it takes longer for those checks to arrive than it does for direct deposits, so don't be alarmed if you see your neighbor getting paid before you do. Let's shift our focus to SSI, which stands for Supplemental Security Income. SSI is different from regular Social Security because it's a needs-based program designed specifically for seniors, blind individuals, and disabled people who have limited income and resources. If you're receiving SSI, you need to know that one-time payments might affect your eligibility for the program in a particular way. SSI has strict income and resource limits, which means if a one-time payment pushes your resources over the limit, it could potentially affect your benefits for a month or two. However, the government typically treats one-time payments differently than regular income, so they often don't count against your SSI eligibility the same way monthly income would. This is why it's absolutely crucial that if you're on SSI, you report any one-time payments to your local Social Security office so they can properly account for it and you won't face any complications down the road. Now let's discuss SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Insurance. If you're receiving SSDI benefits, you're probably wondering how this $1,400 payment affects your situation, and the good news is that for most SSDI recipients, a one-time payment doesn't have any negative impact on your ongoing benefits. SSDI is not a needs-based program like SSI, so there are no resource limits that you need to worry about. You can receive this one-time payment and your regular SSDI benefits will continue without any interruption. However, if you're also receiving SSI in addition to your SSDI, then the same rules about resource limits would apply to the SSI portion of your benefits, so you'll want to keep that in mind. One of the biggest questions we get is about the timing of these payments. When exactly will you receive the $1,400? The Social Security Administration typically announces payment dates well in advance, and payments are usually processed based on your birth date or your Social Security number. If your birthday falls between certain dates, you'll receive your payment at a specific time. For example, some beneficiaries might receive their payment in 1 week while others receive theirs the following week. This staggered approach helps the Social Security Administration manage the massive number of payments without overwhelming the banking system. You can check the official Social Security website or call the Social Security Administration to find out exactly when your payment should arrive based on your personal information. Let me address something really important that many seniors are confused about. This $1,400 one-time payment is separate from your regular monthly benefits. It's not replacing your monthly check, and it's not reducing your monthly benefit amount. Your regular Social Security, SSI, or SSDI payment will continue to arrive as scheduled. This one-time payment is in addition to what you normally receive, so you should actually think of it as extra money that's coming your way. Some people worry that receiving this payment means their benefits will be reduced in the future, but that's not how it works. This is a one-time adjustment that the government has decided to make, and your ongoing benefits remain the same. Now, what should you do with this money when you receive it? While that's a personal decision that depends entirely on your situation, many financial advisors recommend that seniors use any extra money to build up their emergency savings. If you have unexpected medical expenses or home repairs come up, having that cushion of emergency savings can be incredibly helpful. Some people choose to use it to pay down debt, which can lower their monthly obligations. Others might use it to catch up on bills they've fallen behind on. Whatever you decide to do with the money, make sure it aligns with your overall financial goals and your specific needs. It's also important to understand that if you haven't already received previous one-time payments that the government has distributed, you might want to look into whether you're eligible for those as well. Some seniors have missed out on previous stimulus payments or special distributions simply because they weren't aware the payments were being made. You can contact your local Social Security office or visit the Social Security website to inquire about any payments you might have missed and whether you can retroactively claim them. If you haven't received your $1,400 payment yet and you believe you should have, don't panic. Payments can take time to process, and if you're receiving your benefits through the mail rather than direct deposit, there might be delays in the postal system. If several weeks have passed since the announced payment date and you still haven't received anything, that's when you should reach out to Social Security directly. You can call the Social Security Administration's main number, visit your local Social Security office in person, or create an account on My Social Security at ssa.gov to check your payment status. Remember, scammers are always looking for opportunities to take advantage of seniors, especially when there's news about one-time payments or money coming to beneficiaries. Please be cautious about anyone who contacts you claiming they need your Social Security number or banking information to help you get this payment. The Social Security Administration will never contact you asking for personal information via email, phone, or text. If anyone claiming to be from Social Security asks for your information, hang up and call the official Social Security number yourself to verify whether it's a legitimate inquiry. This $1,400 payment is real, it's coming to eligible beneficiaries, and it's absolutely something you should be keeping an eye on. Stay informed, stay vigilant about potential scams, and don't hesitate to reach out to your local Social Security office if you have questions about your specific situation. For more information and updates on Social Security benefits, please subscribe to our channel and keep watching for more videos that will help you navigate the Social Security system and make the most of your retirement income.